for the day. Let me share my screen. So till yesterday, we have learned how to create arg, object, fields, records, etc., and all. And we know about relationships as well. And we till yesterday we have learned lookup relationship and master detail relationship. Today we are going to learn about many to many relationships. Before jumping into the many to many relationships, we can have one small topic that is called as schema builder to understand what are the relationships we have in the project when you join newly. Let me share my screen. Guys, are you able to see my screen? Guys, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you guys. So now in NITEC solutions, we have these many objects: home, employee information, teachers, students, companies, workers, etc. etc. So now, being as a new employee in the organization, how do you know that? What is the difference? Or what kind of relationships we have between in these objects? To know that, we will take the help of schema builder. So to see the schema builder, as usual, just go to setup, and here in quick find bar you can give schema builder. Yes, not schema settings guys, schema builder, just click on that. So now I just want to know what is the different what kind of relationship we have between teachers and students. So now what you can do is here click on teachers. It is okay. Next delete it and type it student. Yes. See, there is a line, there is a blue line, and we can see here on teachers there is no three hookups for teacher and student. We have three pins here. Here we don't have any pins, and here we can see three pins. That too we can see blue line. So if now we can find when we have these three pins, then we can understand this is child object and this is parent object. So when we have blue line, we can consider this as lookup relationship. Okay. So whenever you are joining in the new organization as a new employee, you can check by having by schema builder. You can check what are the relationships you have in all the objects. And coming to one more. Okay, one more thing. Companies and workers. Just click on companies. Yes. And again worker. See, in worker we have one relationship. This is called as self relationship. This one we'll see it tomorrow. And currently you can see there is a relationship between companies and worker. If it is a blue line, we can consider as a lookup relationship. If it is red line, will I mean maroon red, will call as, we'll consider this as MDR, master detailed relationship. And here companies will be parent object, worker will be child object. So this is one small topic in Salesforce. Not only these relationships, we can create fields also here itself. We'll see. Just go to worker and just click on here. You can see hide object canvas, edit objects, delete object, view page layout, etc. etc. We can see. In case if you want to view the objects, just click on that. See objects we can see here. Okay, so now yesterday we have learned lookup and MDR. Today we are going to learn about many to many relationships. So before that, can I have a small recap from your side? What is mean by lookup relationship? Yes, can I have answer from your side? I'm not expecting exact answer. Whatever you know, you can please explain. Okay, at least how can we find out either it is MDR or LR? Okay, I'll give you a small clue for you. If I delete one record in parent object, that in child object record has been deleted. So this will be lookup relationship or master data relationship. Which one it is?
MDR.
Why?
It is dependent on parent.
Yeah,
uh,
super. So yeah, thank you so much for the reply. And this is the MDR. So when we have two fields, let me show you once again. Okay, when we have two objects between teacher and student, we can create lookup or MDR something. Okay. Now many to many, how it will be worked in the sense we'll have small mock session. See, if we have two objects, lookup when we have employee details object and salary information object. So for this, which kind of relationship we can give lookup or MDR? Just think. We have two objects. One is employee details, one is salary information. In employee details, we can get it employee name, date of birth, their mobile number, etc. etc. In salary information, we can check basic salary, PF, etc. etc. So when we have this kind of information in these two objects, which can be good to understand, I mean, which can be which relationship will be good to understand this situation. Simple lookup, because when we have a bonding with employee details to salary information, if I deleted date of birth in employee details, there is no impact on salary information, right? Okay, and same way, next thing, few furniture requirement and supplier. We have two objects. Furniture requirements yesterday, as we discussed, like dealer and products, etc., etc. So here, furniture requirement we need to get it from one particular supplier. So here, which kind of relationship we need to have? Just think and let me know. Same MDR, because just now, as you said, in case when supplier is not there, automatically we need to delete product also. When supplier is saying that I don't have that product, I can't deliver it, so that time we need to delete the record in furniture requirement also, right? And now if we have three requirements, one is job position, and next one is candidate details, and next one is application status. For example, in job position, we can be displayed. I mean, what is a job position like HR or admin or developer or senior developer, tester, etc., etc., and their salary we need will be update in job position. But in candidate details, we can be having candidate information like name, his experience, expected salary, and what was his platform, etc., etc. But in application status, we can check in that particular day how many employees came to the interview and how many completed their interview and what is the status, etc., etc. Now between these three objects, which kind of relationship we can have? This is different, guys. Compare with this one, compare with this one. This is different. This one lookup and MDR will be one to one relationship. But coming to here, we have many to many relationships. See, application status. Where can we check it? In application status, we can get it for which job they came and what is the job position, etc., etc. We can check it. And same way, candidate details. Which candidate attend the interview? Which candidate select the interview? We can have in application status. Okay. Let me get into this topic. Let me give one more example. For example, uh, take one school. In that school, students are there. Ram, Johnny, Tom, Harry, Jackson, and okay. So there is a function going on in there is a cultural activities going on in school. So they ask students to participate in cultural activities. So each student, will they participate only in one activity? No, there are many activities like. Okay, so here what they'll do is maybe one student they can participate singing and art, and one more student will be participate in this, and in this, and this guy participating only once, and here they're participating here and here. So when we have this kind of data, how can we show it in Salesforce? We have different things, right? This is one scenario, and one more scenario is in organization we have a few projects and we have different consultants. In sometimes in same project, two consultants will work and two different kinds of people will work. So that time, how can we have? So that time, what we can do is we will create a new one, a new object. In that object, we'll have relationship with the two of them. Let me show you once again. So now we are going to prepare this project and consultants objects. How it works now we can see. So now in project we have few information, and in consultants we have few information. Now what we can do is we'll prepare another object called as junction object. We'll call this one junction object, to create many to many relationships. Now we can see how it will be work. Let me show it. So we can have junction assignments. JO means junction object assignments. Okay. So now, first thing, once we created this object, we'll create fields, right? We know how to create field. So instead of that, we'll make relationship between project and this object. And same way, we'll make another relationship between consultant and junction object. See, this time what will be happen? Junction object will shows the data multiple people whenever multiple people are working in different kind of projects. So that time we will go with many to many relationships. And same way here also, as I said, one student is participating in different activities. So that time also we can have this kind of things. And same way we'll do it for dealers and I mean yesterday we have made a few more objects. Let me show it. Dealers and products. For this also we can do it. Maybe exam why I'm saying means in one dealer, I mean in one electronical shop they'll be having different kind of goods, and same way one dealer can be providing many products, right? So that time we will have junction of the here also, but I haven't made this one. Here we have done master detail relationship. Now we are going to do junction object between projects and consultants. So to create object, what is the navigation part? Can you please guide me? As usual, wait, first create duplicate one, and as well go to setup and create objects, new custom object. Here we can give JSON object assignment, and here JSON object assignment name, record name it is showing automatically, and data type text. Okay, and click on launch new custom, click on save. It's done now. So now we have done with object, I mean JSON object created, and tab style as per your wish you can put it anything. Click on next. Same as usual how we can create objects, same like that we can create junction object as well, and click on next. Save. Now junction object has been created. See here, JO in the sense in our terminology will call as junction object. In case if you want to make it as full name as junction object, you can make it. This is just for your understanding. And now here custom fields and relationships, which kind of relationships we can make it to remaining objects, either LR or MDR, that can be deciding by your client. So any which way compare with LR, MDR will be very strong, so that's the reason we'll go with MDR. So just click on new and go with MDR. MDR means master detail relationship. Click on next, and related to which one will take it first, we'll take it as project. Is project. Click on next. Field name we can give it as project. Sorry. Click on next. Click on next. Save and new. Why I'm giving save and new means now we are going to give under MDR with consultants. So again click on MDR, click on next, and here click on use consultants, and field name also you can make it as consultants. Shit. Okay. Click on next, next, click on next, save. So now click on just check in project how many records are there. No records available. In consultants also no records available. In junction object also no records available. And guys, once we have any records in the particular object, MDR will not work sometimes. So that's the reason before you are giving any relationship, just check either records are available or not in the object. So now in project we are going to create few records. Project name take it as Airtel. Start date end date, priority medium, status it to be closed, client. You can give any name. Okay. And another project name you can give it as PTM. Okay, in projects we have records. These are the records we have. And in consultants we need to have people. I mean, uh, different people we need to have. Consultant ID. Wait. Consultant name you can give. Guys, I'm creating records now because to understand different to create different kinds of titles here. In front of you only I'm creating. Okay. So in we have four records here. So I'll create another developer here. Okay, now we have two developers. One is Dinesh and another one is Mano. So two developers has to work in same project. How we can do it here? We can show it. Just click on job assignment name. You can tell that new project or else Paytm 2 project. Okay. So in this project, we'll take it primary project. So here we'll take who is the person working in partner portal, and same thing we'll take in another consultant, this guy. Same. So here consultant we had instead of making consultant name, I make it consultant name. I mean ID. So that's the reason it's coming like this. If you see here in single project, in in single table, we can make it multiple people here. So this is how junction object will work. So not only this kind of scenarios, you can make it as I said, product and dealer, and students and activities, and coming to health cloud, one doctor will be having different kinds of specializations, and same way one lecturer can teach. I mean, coming to any training center, one trainer can teach different modules like SAP. He can teach Salesforce. He can teach, and Python. He can teach, and one student will be have attended different two different classes. Morning he'll be attend Python, evening he'll be attend Salesforce, etc., etc. When we have these kind of situations, we can go with junction object. Okay, so now we can see notes part. If I delete parent record in MDR, naturally child record also deleted. But once undelete parent record, will child come back in MDR or not? Will get it because MDR has a same rule. Once it is deleted, child record also will get deleted. But once you recall the same record, I mean, from recycle bin, if you reset the record again, child record also will be coming. So how can we create MDR when objects have data in it? Or else can we create MDR on objects where data in pre-existing? If data is already present in objects, can we connect them with MDR? Can I have answers, guys? Just now, as I said, when we have any data, we can't do MDR, right? So now, how can we do this? Guys, can I have answer from your side? If you know, you can tell. Or else you can please ignore it. Here, what we can do is we should make it no record will be orphan. That means every record has to be having a relationship with some other object. Then only we can do it. That means though you have any records in objects, at least you should make it LR. Then you can make it as MDR. Directly MDR you can't do it when we have objects. Before starting MDR itself, I said even now also when I'm doing MDR, I haven't prepared these records because MDR will not be possible when we have objects. So that time, first we need to go with LR. First we need to make it LR between the two objects. Then we need to do it MDR. Then only it will be possible. So what is reparenting in SF? If we want to change the primary record in MDR, then we can take the benefit of reparenting feature. Reparenting, let me show it once again. In workers, take any record. We have relation between companies and worker, MDR. So just click on this one. What is the company name here? Google. But it got logged. If you want to make it a new one, see company names we can find here. Okay, so here my doubt is how what is reparenting means. If when you click on Venkat, he's working in Google. Okay, maybe we have entered wrongly, or else Venkat is going to change his company from Google to another company he want to change. So now how can we do it? Just click on edit, but still it is not opening, right? This is called reparenting option. So for that what we can do is just go to workers field options, click on view fields, and where we have MDR, just see here and click on edit. If you click on edit, just come down, see here you can see allow reparenting option. Child records can be reparenting to other parent records after they are created. So you just click on this and save it. Now go back to worker option, worker object, just click on it, new one. This one is as usual it's working. Now go to Venkat, Google, it is there. Just click on edit. See, earlier it was not opening, it was locked actually. So now we can change the name and you can change the company name, save it. That's it. So this is how we can make it reparenting. Okay. If I want the LR to behave as MDR, then what we can do? What is the difference between LR and MDR? Any idea, guys? If I want the LR to behave as MDR, what we can do? Can we have any option to behave as MDR? We don't have any option in admin. By coding, we can do that. Okay, and this one recently recent entry questions these are as a best practice, don't exceed 10,000 child records for MDR, and you can have total number of 40 relationship fields with a maximum 2 MDR. Generally, how many relationships we can have? 40. So when we have 40 lookup relationship, you cannot do anything more than that. So If we have two MDR, then lookup has to 38. If you have one relationship, lookup of one MDR, lookup has to be 39. Like that, you should plan it. Okay, next coming to as of now, we can complete lookup, MDR, and LR. Sorry, lookup, MDR, and junction many-to-many relationships. Next is hierarchical relationship. And before starting this object, I mean this topic, can we have what is mean by hierarchy? Hierarchy means nothing but sequences of business lineup. Like example, I'm the new employee. In an organization, I'm the new employee. I'll be reporting to my team manager, and my manager will be reporting to CEO, and CEO will be reporting to founder. Like this, we'll be having hierarchy in every organization. So, in how we can do hierarchical relationship in the sense we should know who is the reportee of who is the reporter and who is the reporting manager. It is used to establish one-to-one relationship between two objects. Then we'll go for hierarchical relationship. It can be created by only one user on one object. So we can call it as user to user relation. Then we'll go for hierarchical relationship. For this, same as usual. Go to setup, build. Here you can see path, customize users. 1 minute. Directly we can go here also users. So here you can log in, you can edit any user, and here you can update here manager or receive approval. Here we can give who is the manager. User is Pushkar and his role is assistant CEO, and his manager is you can give it as a CEO because here assistant CEO, here CEO. You can give this one. So here this one we can consider as hierarchical map. 1 minute. Yes, it's already having another record. Cannot set a hierarchy field to point to itself. Okay, it is already having relation. 1 minute. Yes. Now for this user, I can give manager as Kamal. So as per hierarchy, assistant CEO is reporting to this guy, Kamal. So whenever you are preparing a hierarchical relationship, you can do here itself, or else you can go to 1 minute. Any data type you can go. You can't see here. Generally, master detail lookup relationship we can see in here, right? So hierarchy we can't do here. So we are going to user directly. For user management, you can click on user here. Click on this and which on which year you want to make it as a hierarchical relationship, you can click on, and you can give his manager name by choosing somebody else there. This is hierarchical relationship. And coming to self relationship, for example, in one organization there are few consultants, okay? So or else in workers we have any relationship? Yes, referred by we have. See, in one organization, we can give reference to our friends, right? People who can be fit for those jobs. So that time, how we can make the data? In this, I will be creating one more field called as relationship called as self relationship. For that, there is no terminology called as self relationship in fields and relationship. Just click on it and go with lookup relationship and click on next. Related to consultants only you can give. Click on next. See, and now click on consultants. Okay, sorry, 1 minute. One minute please, I can delete this one. I'll make it as a referred by. Instead of consultants, I'll change it as referred by. 1 minute. So click on new, give lookup relationship and click on next. Related to consultants. Here you can change it as referred. Click on next. Save. So now just go to consultants, click on new one, and 1 minute before creating new one, just see here consultant name Mano and some other names will come. So now what we can do is we can, whenever we are giving reference to our friends, we can give our employee IDs in the organization, right? So same thing can be happened here. So consultant ID for new one, something is there, and uh, consultant name we can. Mobile number you can give something. Title same developer, and here you can refer by within the same object, same record only we are taking. That is called as self relationship. Example, not only reference. Whenever you are taking any LIC policies or some other things within the organization, within the object, we can do it for self relationship. So now I just gave a reference ID and click on save. That's it. It got worked. So this is how relationships will work. Now we know all relationships, and tomorrow we can see data import wizard how it works, and we can start how a data import wizard will work and security models will learn. And before, for your understanding, I'll show it to you once again that what are the modules will be there in admin. Let's see. So now we have completed relationships. So next we'll go with security modules. In that we'll check what is role, what is profiles. First, if you know OWD, then profiles roles will be very easy to understand. So one by one we can complete it. Not only workflow rules, process builder, and we will be having upload process and page layouts, mini page layouts, etc. We'll be having. We'll make it done everything online. Okay, guys. Any doubts as of now?
Sir, if possible, can you share those PDF copies?
Which one, Madhav?
Chennai, sir, Chennai here, sir.
Sorry, which one channel you're asking? PDF?
Relationships PDF.
Yeah, sure. I'll share that class notes as well.
Yeah, sir.
Remaining any doubts, guys?
Nothing, sir.
Yeah, okay, guys. Thank you. I'm going to close this session for the day. Tomorrow we can meet. Tomorrow we can meet, and I'll share the class notes and video as well for tomorrow. Thank you, guys.